Alright, cool. And then that's to there. Anything new in here? Nothing. What about out here? Okay. Can I please be worthy of this? Hey kid, if I could be in Advice Rock for a second. I've been around for a while. You're too young for that warp pad, Nova. Come back later. Look at that one. Oh look, there's a thing that I can't get to. There's 4 portals I can't access because I can't figure out this thing. What if not everything actually registers as being able to go into picoscale? Because that obviously did. I'm the queen, but I can't. What in the blazes? I don't understand this! Alright, so I gotta look around this beach. But first, time to go back to the main city. And there's also the hint guy. Alright. Skip that. Woohoo! Okay. Go ahead and get this second to last one taken care of. All right. Our end game. Please allow me, Visionary. I believe I'm the one to broach this subject with the appropriate dignity. Nanocleaner Nova, already in your brief existence, you have traversed the breadth of New Thaland's habitable regions and beyond. Soon your path will take you to still further reaches of this strange and beautiful world. What a gift it is to explore this world. What a wonder to inhabit it. So I had to come back here to do this. And yet, the fundamental problem of Thaland, it must be clear to you by now, dust, decay, the inexplorable creep of corruption and depravity that leads away to pain. We are created by the center, we should exist as glorious works of art. And yet we are made of dust, and from our first breath we begin to crumble back. We lose our innocence and turn to vile and selfish habits. Lust, gluttony, anger, every vulgar thought a stain upon the creative integrity of the center's vision. And yet, there is still hope. When the graduated prism is fully upgraded, the final shipment of dust is sent, your purpose will be fulfilled. The Anodyne. For once, I must admit, that was beautifully spoken, Psalmist. You see, Nova, the Anodyne is the pivotal moment at which the Center and New Thaland fully reunite. It is a singularity at which the Center's network of influence expands into a fully self-sustaining regeneration of the Center's creative intent. Do you see what this means, Nova? Your continuous toil in fighting the rise of dust, the ravenous hunger of our souls which reality cannot sate, the promise of death and loss which haunt the brightest moments of our weary lives. When the Anodyne is at hand, these nightmares will fade into the truest dreams of each inhabitant of New Thaland. Can you taste it? Perfect communion. I hate this idea. The perfect efficiency. Infinite energy formed via a transcendently wasteless system. Everything has led you to this point, Nova. Go now and bring about the Anodyne. I don't want to. I feel like at the end I'm gonna have to kill those two. Or at least one of them. Well, I could go talk to that dog and give it the Trilot collar. Hot dog, hot diggity dog. Yes, I know. I am very well aware of the existence of that show. Hi. Secret. Hint sales are down across the board. No use for an old hint specialist like me. The meta shop even sells some lousy old card detector or something, too. Do I even have enough for that? Oh, no. Log 130818S. That's the first one with S in it. Nevertheless, when the two boys walk to the Fried Temple walkway, their arteries will swell with the bellows of 70 grams of unhealthy trans fat. What? Tubules of walkways swoop around in places unbeknownst to their mothers. Red and yellow colors of the rainbow and rainforest make their way backwardsly to the place of no return. And the place that they go will be next to the young world of temple places of forest, temple, heaven, sky. In the sky is a hole that is beautiful, and in the sky that is beautiful is no one at all. No one but the spirits of the graves of the fireflies and potato lords. People who own the farms, run the prisons. Lotion won't get in their way. Nothing will, as they look to run their farms and destroy the peasant workers. What is this? Is this like just random gibberish that they wrote down in their free time as they came up with ideas for stuff, and they just scrapped a bunch of stuff and left it in there as like special things? Because I have heard of people who will sit there for when they're kind of running low on their creative ideas, just to keep writing stuff. They just start writing down like nonsense things. It's not meant to have any purpose other than to make sure that they keep writing. So I'm not sure if that's what that is, but who knows? Excuse me. Yes, gotta keep hydrated. Alright. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting that the right stick doesn't actually turn the thing. Alright, to the top. My brain just had an idea. What if the areas that are requiring the Trilot collar to be made, well, to be gotten, is actually connected to the Nexus through those broken portals? Yes, I have the Trilot color. However, I don't think I have a dust crystal inside of me currently. I would hate for you to waste your time. You know best, though, of course. Nova fastens the collar around Woglai's neck. Yes. The air is thick with air, I guess? At least it's not dust. Nova! Enter them and take a look around. Shrink forth, Nano Cleaner Nova! Cool. Also, I just realized that my camera is slightly in the way of the beginning of the stuff. If I belong to you, then you will protect me from the dust. I won't have to worry about ever becoming wild again, because you will always be my owner. Near or far, I understand abstract concepts as no wild creature could. My favorite activity is to chase buggy flies around the plateau. Ah, I am careful never to touch them, though. Only a wild creature would harm a buggy fly. I understand the proper place of fantasy versus reality. Let me inside! Dustbound Village? Why does everything look different? Have I landed in the wrong area? Drum! I'm so glad to see you. What happened here? Oh, yeah, I'm so sorry about how I left things earlier, Drem. I was mad at myself and I shouldn't have taken it out on you and Elgie. You forgive me? Something has changed. The dust beings are no longer friends. Well, hello, visitor. Welcome to Dustbound Village. No! This is the influence of the center! Drem, what are you talking about? Don't you mean Dustbound Village? Dustbound Village? What an absurd notion. Dustbound. As if the center would ever allow such a fate. We here in Dustbound Village look forward to nothing but vigor and good health. Right. Clearing of the binding farm is east. Sorry. Fa Grubbins, I am brother. Me Grubbins, I am sister. Re Grubbins, I am mother. Do Grubbins, I am father. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. Oh, never mind me. Palisades card, but it's all torn and taped up. Drum was sorry that he tore up your card. He didn't know at the time what Palisade meant to you. Eligi? Of course! They're still heavily connected to the dust. They actually use the powers of the dust. That's why they're still the same. Good to see you, Nova. Is it really you? What happened here? Why is everyone different? Power of the center. You ever blinked at the exact same moment that someone turned out the light? It almost feels like time cheated to rob you of that instant of transition, to make it forever. Impossible to reconcile the puzzle pieces of your existence. I saw Drem, but he was different. I don't like it, Eligi. The life we had here in Dustbound Village was incompatible with the center's vision, and so we were reset. My friends forgot everything they had once known. We just vanished at the right time and escaped the center's gaze. Why does it have to be this way? Why does it have to hurt so much? Maybe it was a mistake. Nova, this loss that you feel, this is like a small taste of the Anodyne. If you give in to the center, you will lose yourself completely. We all will. But I want to feel right, Eligi. I want to feel at peace. Don't we deserve that? Can't you see, Nova? We did feel right. This is a sad and scary world, but we were building something better from the wreckage. But why do we have to choose between the center and ourselves? Maybe we could talk to the center. Maybe it could change the rules. Maybe we could just act right because we want to, and because it feels good, and we won't have to be afraid anymore. It's a nice thought, Nova, but is that what you were ever promised? such a thing were possible, do you have any evidence that it's what the Center desires? The Center wants total control. Everything in its rightful place. I knew the Center was bad. Oh, and there goes the, that thing that I hate. But why wouldn't... Nova's head swims. Her vision fades into a darkened endless sun. Ah, yes, she's starting to remember why she left the Dustbound. Dram Ellie, all they ever wanted was to make a fool of Nova, to trample on the sacred task she had received from Palisade. Long ago, before Nova had even glimpsed the open sky, she had known the malice that lurked inside her own heart. Bran Mligden had taught her that. And what had Nova been hoping to gain by visiting Elgie again? She was no better than Gustine Pepellum, always giving in to her basest desires for comfort and pleasure. I would like to point out that that thing was implanted in me to keep control of Nova. It isn't worth it, Nova wants to scream at herself. She feels torn apart, but most of all, she's afraid. How can she possibly hold out forever? The dust, it will seep into the cracks in her shell, and she will turn to rot. Her purpose will spoil and disintegrate. She will be subsumed into the roiling pit of darkness, with only virulent regret and pain burned eternally into her dimming mind. She can hear the dust all around her. She can feel its potential in every particle of matter. The noise grows and grows and grows and grows. Growing, growing, growing. Nova, come back to me. That's happened before, hasn't it? Before you left the first time. Where are you going, Nova? When you get that look in your eyes, what are you seeing? Gentle and concerned. Nova is confused by her conflicting feelings. Okay. I think it's a glandalox seed. Yes, it is. What's a glandalox seed? I received it when I was born. It connects me to the center and gives me the power to transform dust crystals into cards. Reminds me that dust is capable of eradicating the dust. Nova, sweetheart. In this life, many things will happen that might hurt or scare us. Sometimes, yes, we'll learn and grow and continue on our journey. But sometimes, Nova, sometimes things are just bad. There's not always a lesson. When you were young, you saw things that scared you. You were pressured with the weight of unfair expectations. Does the glandalox seed help you to understand the true nature of your fears? Does it lift you up when you reach for something more beautiful and true within yourself? It's going through a whole bunch of stuff, probably because of the whole lag input thing. Insecurity until you believe you have no choice? No, it doesn't. Nova decides to stay the night. Elgie and Nova walk to the outskirts of the village, lay on a hilltop, and gaze into the starry night sky. It's stuck there. The glandalox seed. I can feel it. Its tendrils flex and squeeze, branching throughout my entire being. Could never ignore it. Couldn't be for even. It's always going to be a part of me, Elgie. Always. That's why I can't be the one to turn against the center. I can't be the one to end this, no matter what I might think or feel. Nova, when you were born, they called you Nana Cleaner. Can I please? Oh my god. You know what? No. I'm done dealing with that. Redirect it towards what you truly believe. As long as you are alive, Nova, that is your gift. You can always become something new. I don't know, Elgie. I just don't know if I can believe that. I don't think it's right for me to gamble on a chance like that. But maybe I don't have to. Maybe there could be another. Elgie, I have an idea. You think you could teach me how to dust channel the way you became invisible to the center? Yes, of course, but why? Time passes and eventually Nova leaves the village. I don't see any way around it. The center hid me from the true nature of Glandalok Seed, but doesn't matter. If the Anodyne will truly bring about peace and beauty like Psalmist says, then who am I to stand in the way? I was created for a purpose. Why should I be owed anything more? And yet, I'm just not sure. In the end, there are two choices. Achieve the Anodyne, or confront the center. Although maybe I should just keep working until I'm more certain of my decision. Acquired item Nova's Dilemma.